Coastal Damar and Calcutta sunglasses. And check with Harris Ace for all your painting needs. Harris Ace will not be beat on price and will match any competitor's price. The helpful place, Harris Ace Hardware in Jesup, Eulonia, and Hinesville.
Time now for a look at the latest in local sports and sports schedule. Games canceled last week. Some games canceled already for this week. Most of the schools in Chatham County closed, and all their games have been called off for this Friday due to the storm. Last week, Wayne County Brunswick not able to be played, although Wayne County made every effort to play the game, had a plan in place for Thursday and Friday. But the Pirates officials chose not to come, so Coach Ken Cripps states that game is a forfeit. Wayne County wins by the official score of a forfeited game, 2-0. That's how it's posted on the Georgia High School website as well. So the Jacks move to 3-0. Get ready for the Appling County Pirates this Friday night in Baxley. As of today, that game still scheduled as planned. No touchdown club meeting this week. President Jonathan Overholt sending that notice out. Again, couldn't meet Monday, so there is simply no touchdown club meeting for this week. If anything else changes on the schedule for this week, we'll pass it along on tomorrow's Sportscast. But as of this report, it's Wayne County, Appling County, Friday night, 7:30 in Baxley. Varsity girls softball schedule has been changed with all the storms. Coach Madry stating that this time the next scheduled game is for this Thursday at Ware County, but they could be playing that makeup game Wednesday here against South Effingham. But they have to check with Effingham School to see if they can make it on Wednesday. We'll have more information on that on tomorrow's Sportscast as well. Effingham County hit pretty hard with the storm as well. A lot of their events have been canceled for the remainder of the week. Again, schools for Wayne County schools. All schools in Wayne County closed today and Wednesday. The sports schedule should be back to normal by Thursday of this week. College football games also affected. The Georgia Tech game with Central Florida has already been canceled, so Tech has no football game this weekend, coming off a win over Jacksonville State. In that game on Saturday in Atlanta, Wayne County's Kendrick Sanders scored a touchdown for the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State. Georgia hosts Sanford Bulldogs Saturday in Athens. Still excited about the big win at South Bend. Jake Frump again will get the start at quarterback. Again, reports in Athens is that Easton's injury will keep him out at least another 3 weeks. Georgia Southern has the weekend off. No game on their schedule for this week. Eagles still trying to recoup after losing to New Hampshire out in Birmingham, Alabama. Southern fans' first home game now not until October the 4th, as Arkansas State will be the opponent. The Georgia Southern Eagles have no game this week, and then they're at Indiana on the 23rd of September. College football's new AP Top 25 out after the weekend with the big win by Oklahoma over Ohio State. The poll still has Alabama number 1, followed by Oklahoma, who moves up to number 2. Clemson comes in at number 3. Southern Cal is 4. Penn State rounds out your top 5. 6 through 10 is Washington and Michigan. Ohio State drops to 8th. Oklahoma State is 9th. And Wisconsin comes in at number 10. Florida State is in at 11. LSU is 12. Georgia moves up 2 spots to 13. Louisville 14. Auburn 15. 16 is Virginia Tech. 17 Miami. 18 Kansas State. 19 Stanford. And TCU comes in at number 20. Then it's Washington State at 21. South Florida 22. Tennessee Vols at 23. The Florida Gators at 24. And UCLA Bruins come in at number 25. And that's the new top 25 entering this week. Several games, again, have already been canceled. We mentioned the Georgia Tech Central Florida game has been canceled. Some other games canceled as well, but there are some more key games on the schedule. Again, Louisville, Clemson, and Florida, Tennessee, the 2 big games this weekend. 2 NFL games last night. Vikings 29, the Saints 19. Denver 24, Los Angeles Chargers 21. Falcons on Sunday night, this Sunday night, taking on the Green Bay Packers in Atlanta. Again, it'll be the first NFL game for the Falcons in their new stadium. Jaguars expect to be at home Sunday. No word on their game as of yet, as downtown Jacksonville underwater as of yesterday. First time in the history of the city that city's underwater. Storm caused a lot of damage to the city of Jacksonville, Florida. Jaguars still not back from their trip to Houston, where they beat the Texans on Sunday. Not sure if they're coming back today or tomorrow. Some NFL injuries. Wideout Allen Robinson, the Jacksonville Jaguars, their top receiver, out for the year. He tore his ACL in Sunday's win over the Houston Texans on the 3rd play of the game. And a 17-yard reception, unable to walk to the sideline. And a big blow to the Jaguars as they lose their top receiver, Allen Robinson, for the season. And that's going to do it for latest in local sports. Braves Washington. We'll have that game for you here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. Sports is brought to you each and every day at this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
Paul and the crew at Paul Thigpen Chevrolet want to make it a September to remember.
Folks, we got 4 blocks of wonderful deals going on down here at PTC. You want to be happy tomorrow, you need to come see us today.
Right now, it's 0% for 72 months on 2017 Tahoe, Suburban, Impala.